All right, hello everyone, and welcome to HRL Season 14, Round Number 1. We're going to the LCQ now at Eagle River. Six sign. All right, so let's take a look at the lineup. So in this LCQ, we have two drivers that need to be eliminated. So the most important position to look at, I will take a look at the entirety of the field at different points, but the most important position to look at is going to be the fourth place spot. Right, so that fourth place spot is that last transfer spot to get into the main, and you definitely do not want to miss the main. So we're definitely going to be looking at that fourth place spot, and for some reason LCQs are rarely boring. I don't know why. They seem to always have a crazy battle for that transfer spot, so we'll definitely be taking a look at it, focusing on it throughout this race. So let's go through the starting lineup. Going to be Vulcan in first, Atlantic in second. We're going to have Soul Reaper in third, Brendan in fourth, Jared in fifth with the Mountain Dew sponsorship this season. Looking pretty good on him, not going to lie. And then we got Sonic in the back. So 6 drivers in this one. And again, these bottom 2 are going to get eliminated. Take a close look at that fourth place spot throughout the race. Lined up, ready to go. It is also 12 laps. Also 12 laps. Just like the heat. Nice grenade. And we're off. Green flag, the grenade signifying it. Take a look at this corner here. This is usually where Cheese goes down, and Atlantic and Brendan take each other out immediately. Into the chicane. Who's going to be in the lead and in that fourth place transfer spot? In the first lap, it's going to be Vulcan in the lead. And then Soul Reaper, Sonic, Jared, Atlantic, and Brendan. So I want to look at low-key, I want to look at Atlantic here. So yeah, let's look at this. This is the battle for the transfer spot. Remember, fourth place. Jared is in it right now. Vulcan and Soul Reaper already taking a really nice lead, though, first and second. So they're loving that start. All that collision in the back, they avoided that. And that's going to be really nice for them. You'd love to be in their position right now. Either of them. Sonic makes a little mistake. He's going to hold up Jared a bit, and that might make things interesting for this transfer spot battle. Atlantic trying to set up the pass all over the track, left and right. Not able to make anything happen, but Sonic is slowing down, and he loses both positions in the same corner through the banger, but then they go hard right back, and Atlantic gets the short end of the stick from that situation. Unfortunate. And look at this lead already. Vulcan, Soul Reaper, look at that gap already. Oh yeah, they're gone. It's between these 4 already, for sure. But that's going to help Jared out a ton. He's in third place now, and is really unfortunate for Sonic fan. You do not want to lose those 2 spots, but then he fought back, doing everything he possibly can. You don't want to miss out on the race. Rough run through the chicane. Just a little too heavy on the brakes right there. Rough run in the last corner. Brendan's going to try to take advantage. And look at this, Atlantic is back. He's already back up here after a rough crash into the wall. Right behind them. He is in last place. But he's got the 2 spots that he's looking at right in front of him. And he's going to take one of them down right there. Brendan makes a mistake. Atlantic's going to take advantage. And look at this. Jared is starting to slow up his pace as well. And Atlantic's just going to bully his way through Sonic as well. Atlantic not wasting any time getting into these transfer spots. He doesn't want to mess with that. It's been a rough start to the race for him, and he's definitely got some speed. And yeah, he just doesn't want to mess with that at all. Makes short work of Sonic and Brendan. And I want to say he's going to be passing up Jared here soon as well. Yeah, let's get the laps on the... There we go. So look at this. 7 laps. So we're going to be going to 4 to go this time by. So already not a lot of time left. Almost 3/4 of a way through this race. And look at this line through the chicane. Jared just doesn't have it down. But Atlantic with some solid speed. Potentially going to try to set up a pass on him here. And there it is. Clean run through the inside of the banger. He's going to take advantage of that. And yeah, Atlantic in that 3rd place. And I think he's just going to run away with it. I think Jared didn't fight too hard for it because he knows that he's still in that transfer spot. And that if he fought for it too hard, he could potentially wreck himself. And, you know, that would not be great. That would not be great for Jared. It's definitely not what he wants to do. So let's take a look at Sonic. Sonic has fallen off the pace quite a bit, very far away from Brendan. So I think Sonic's hopes of making the main, unless something crazy happens, are kind of over at this point. Take a look at the lead. Vulcan in first. Freaking Soul Reaper's so far behind. So Vulcan's looking strong in this LCQ. Trying to make a case for him to not be in it. But now let's go to Brendan. He is the last potential chance of a switch up for this transfer spot. We're going into the last lap. We're on the last lap right now for the leaders. But again, you got to remember Vulcan has a commanding lead. A really strong LCQ run from him. But look at this, Jared, with a rough run. That chicane, that was not the time to have a poor run. And look at this. Imagine if this was the last lap. Brendan would have just sealed it up, but it's not the last lap. Jared still has a chance. He fights back for it in the banger, going side by side. Jared fighting for it on the outside. How does he do that? Keeping the momentum. Actually a brilliant move from Jared. Now into the chicane one more time. Jared not looking great through there, but he comes back up on Brendan, gets him 2 wheels, and that's going to secure it for Jared, taking that 4th place transfer spot, clutching up when he needed to. Brendan almost with a fantastic regain there at the end. He was so close, so close. If the race would have ended on 11 laps, it would have been pretty crazy, but it didn't. It's a 12-lap race, and Jared was able to clutch up really nicely on that 12th lap. That outside run that he had was really clean, not gonna lie. Where he fought back, like right here, that was pretty nice. I gotta give him credit. That was really surprising. I thought he was done for going into that corner. I thought Brendan was gonna just run him into it, but you gotta give credit to Brendan for playing it nice, because he definitely was in the driver's seat there. Definitely could have taken Jared out if he wanted to, but played it nice, and Jared ended up having a really nice run and ended up clutching up there. And the chicane run was kind of unfortunate. I don't really think Jared was trying to cheese him there. I think he just came from the outside again with just a ton of momentum. But yeah, let's take a look again for your winner, the LCQ. Vulcan making a strong case. Watch his white flag lap here, making a strong case for him to not be in this LCQ. And it just goes to show the level of competition that we have at this first race. Vulcan looking very, very strong here, but in the LCQ. That's where he takes that win. Let's take a look at the rest of the order, because we were focused on that transfer spot battle. And yeah, man, look at that gap. It's very impressive. So Soul Reaper took that second. Atlantic coming back for the 3rd place. This is a nice comeback. Jared just barely holding on. Brendan 5th and Sonic 6th. And yeah, they were pretty close. I mean, Sonic wasn't even that far off either, because of how much Jared and Brendan were beating and banging. Like, if Sonic made a few fewer mistakes, could have been in a position. Oh, look at that. Could have been in a position to make a move there, but unfortunate. So yeah, there's our LCQ. Vulcan, Soul Reaper, Atlantic, and Jared moving on. Gonna have to say goodbye. Tribe has spoken for Brendan and Sonic. I'm sure they'll have a chance again next week.